The Pisces new moon on February 27th brings the last lunar cycle of the astrological year and our official entrance into eclipse season. So, needless to say, this February new moon will be an impactful one and will open a portal into one of the most transformative points of the year. We are all shifting into a new chapter of reality, and this new moon will open the door. The new moon can feel extra sensitive in the sign of Pisces, making us feel scattered, overly emotional, and super vulnerable to the energies of the world around us. Emotions that have been bubbling deep beneath the surface may flood our awareness, causing us to feel overwhelmed. And while this can be confronting, being faced with our feelings can also bring a sense of closure and deep understanding and awareness. The Pisces new moon is making a connection with Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion. Jupiter is considered to be a positive or beneficial planet, as while it does expand things, it also allows us to see the silver lining with greater ease. So whatever you are facing under this new moon may feel magnified or bigger than it needs to be because of the presence of Jupiter. But if you remember to look for the positive and focus on the silver linings, you will see them. Jupiter's presence also makes us see the bigger picture and may bring new insights and awareness into our consciousness. But with the eclipses on the horizon, it does seem that whatever information we do receive may be only part of the story. From this new moon until the end of eclipse season on April 27th, we are in a deep portal of transformation, healing, and shifting. It is very likely that all of us could be experiencing a very different reality come the end of April due to all of the cosmic energies on offer. And so while this can feel a little overwhelming and even daunting, we can use the energies of this Pisces new moon and the positive vibrations of Jupiter to set intentions for a brighter future. For this tarot reading, I am going to be pulling from the bottom of the deck to represent that Neptunian nature associated with Pisces, the subconscious, and our dreams that are needing to be brought to the surface at this time. I am then going to choose from two separate parts of the deck. I'm going to split the deck into two sections to actually sort of pick or represent the duality within the Pisces personality, which is often seen as the constant tension between Pisces imagination and reality, or even Pisces tendencies to be pulled in multiple directions by their deep emotions and desire to escape into their dreams. Join me for your sign and see what is being held for you in this upcoming new moon. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading, and thank you for being a part of Answering the Call Tarot. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and as always, use your discernment when listening to this tarot reading. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for whom it is meant. Be well, take care of yourselves and each other.
Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. Thank you for joining me for this new moon in Pisces reading. One more shuffle. If you want to get more information on why I am pulling the cards the way I am today or dividing the deck the way I am, make sure you check out the intro, Leo. What dream of Leo's is asking to be brought to the surface at this time? What from Leo's past needs to be healed before they can move forward? How can Leo hold space for more difficult emotions as they come up? Six of Wands, your energy. How can Leo invite more faith and optimism into their life? How can Leo be open to receiving intuitive messages from Spirit more clearly? Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. Seven of Cups, the High Priestess. Page of Cups, Judgment, Death. Wow. Well, Leo, it looks like you have many dreams here. Many dreams that are, you know, in their very seedling kind of state, right? But I feel like, what's being brought to the surface here is just how many things are exciting you, how many things are speaking to your heart and soul, how many things are just, that you're feeling just called to do at this time. And all of them are in like their little seedling kind of state that just, if you narrow it down to, one, two, even three, you're able to just feed them, and help them to grow into something prosperous. You have High Priestess for something from the past that needs to be healed before you can move forward, and that's moon energy. Okay, so this can, definitely, this can be particularly about a Cancer or a Pisces. This can also be about your relationship with your intuition, Leo. There may have been something in the past where you were too much in your head and not just really following your heart, listening to what your intuition wanted you to do. The Seven of Cups energy can also be about things that call to your heart and soul. And so this can be just way too much in your head and feeling overwhelmed with your thoughts instead of just going within and trusting like what your intuition wants you to do. There may have been something in the past here where you felt really called to act towards something, or when your intuition told you to go for something or to do a certain thing and you didn't move towards it. And maybe you are regretting that or feeling like you wish you had done something differently there. But there's something there that needs to be healed. And again, this could have something to do with taking action towards a Pisces or a Cancer, or not having clarity or feeling clear about something. With that moon energy behind the High Priestess. This can also be about staying silent with High Priestess energy, okay? Staying silent about something that really affected you deeply, or feeling like you stayed, something was kept hidden from you in a way. But something like that, either that was hidden or you stayed silent about that was hidden from others, okay? I'm strongly getting that as well. But that, for whatever that situation is, for each Leo, really needs to be healed, okay, from your past before you can move forward. And as difficult emotions come up for you, okay, holding space for those difficult emotions is going to mean embracing this Page of Cups energy, which is just about remaining in the present moment, fully embracing the present moment, stepping into your creative projects, fully following your inspiration, following your intuition. Okay, all of this is very like dreamy, intuitive energy, strong energy here for like Pisces, right? Cup Pisces energy. It's very on par with us in Pisces season, and particularly for the new moon in Pisces, it's very dreamy energy. So Page of Cups is just all about staying in that present moment, Leo. um, Following your heart and soul, taking action on things that really speak and call to your intuition, and really moving forward on those. So as difficult emotions come up for you, do something creative and try to remain as present as possible. Be playful. Embrace playful energies with people who you care about in your life. You have the Six of Wands that comes up for you at the bottom of that half of the deck. That's your energy. So there's something here about wanting to be noticed or recognized for your efforts that is influencing this energy here. And I think it's strongly influencing your hopes and your dreams. And I think you may be trying to find your niche, okay? I think you're trying to figure out what it is that is not only going to fill your cup, right, and bring you a lot of joy and happiness, but is also going to really allow a chance for you to be noticed and recognized for efforts and work that you've been putting into a certain project or a certain field. For some of you, you may be artists, you may be creatives, and you may be saying, like, look, or you may just have a certain dream that you've been chasing. It could be to own a business and maybe something entrepreneurial, right? It may be some sort of like wellness or healthcare practice. It could be something in like fashion design, right? But you're saying like I've tried all of these different I have all of these different dreams for myself, but all within this one realm. Okay. Like I said, fashion design, or and you're like, okay, I've done sportswear, I've done, lingerie, I've done sleepwear, I've done, you have all these different ideas for each one of those, but you want to know what is ultimately going to bring you success as a designer. Okay, I'm getting something like that, something like that. Like, I love doing this, but what is going to bring me the success and the recognition that I deserve as an artist or a designer or an entrepreneur or a creative, right? I'm a baker, but is it going to be the pie or the cake or the cheesecakes or the croissant? Like, what's going to bring me the recognition I deserve? I feel like that's what you're searching for. Sorry, I went on a tangent there, but I really thank you, Spirit. I was getting lots of downloads there about this Seven of Cups with this Six of Wands, and I feel like that's what's coming to the surface for you at this time, Leo. Inviting more faith and optimism into your life is embracing this Judgment card. This is about not judging yourself or others so harshly, especially yourself, Leo, with that Judgment card. You're going to have more faith and optimism in your life if you, one, don't judge yourself as harshly, and two, if you are able to surrender, release, and forgive the past. Okay, and this is the past in every way, shape, or form. This doesn't just have to mean like past traumas and wounds and resentments. This can also just mean past experiences that you may deem to be a failure, quote unquote, really. And it's not, right? It was an opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to gain insight, experience, a lesson, right? And so releasing the past, surrendering, releasing, and forgiving the past is ultimately going to bring you more optimism, more faith, more hope for the future. And so you need to let go of the past and then release judgment upon yourself as well. How you can be open to receiving intuitive messages from Spirit more clearly. You have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is rebirth energy, Leo. Okay. With that death energy there and now judgment, death is all about like forcing you, Spirit forcing you to sort of like release the past, to create space for something new. And then you have Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, which is all like, nurturing yourself. And I'm really getting this energy here that Spirit is just like, you're going to have to let go of something. Right, like I'm getting this resistance, maybe that Spirit is suggesting here that you're resisting releasing the past. And so, what we have to remember is that change is inevitable and it's also necessary and natural, right? This death and rebirth is essential to our growth. And so you're in a different season now, right? And you're evolving. And so this is like surrendering, right? So you're going to hear these intuitive messages from Spirit the more and more you just surrender to what this new path, right? Just surrender to what is happening in your life and trusting spirit that what is leaving has already served its purpose. Let's get some messages for you. These have already been pre-shuffled with your energy, Leo. Messages from subconscious. We're getting messages from the subconscious, the moon, and your ancestors. A message from the subconscious, from the cosmos for Leo. A message from the subconscious and the cosmos for Leo. Stop giving away your power right now at the bottom. You can't make it up. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. That's judgment energy, Leo. Moonology message for Leo. A message from the moon for Leo. A message from the moon for Leo during this new moon in Pisces. Moon message for Leo for this new moon in Pisces. A moon message for Leo. I have two for you, Leo. One fell on the floor. At the bottom of the deck, you have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Beautiful. Step out of your comfort zone. That's that death energy. And finally, Leo, a message from your ancestors. Can I get a message from the ancestors? Thank you. Boundless possibilities. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Leo. Wow. And the bottom of the deck, abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Leo, this has been your new moon in Pisces reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Release the past, forgive yourself and others, and surrender to what Spirit has in store for you, because the possibilities are boundless. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be blessed.